be proud of our heritage. As somebody said earlier tonight, we don't have anything to be ashamed of. Somebody told a lie one day. They couched it in language. They made everything black, ugly, and evil. Look in your dictionary and see the synonym for the word black. There's always something degrading and low and sinister. Look at the word white, it's always something.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, solemnly swear.
Hi, I'm Tristan Francis.
And I'm Taylor Williams.
And welcome to your special edition Black History Month episode on Shtv.
We'll be here between each segment to give you special Black history facts that you might not have heard or known before.
But before we jump into that, let's see what boys varsity soccer is doing.
I'm Nick Hay.
I'm Nathan Siciliano.
I've been on varsity for 3 years.
This is my third year on varsity.
And this is Varsity Reacts. So this one, he got in from midfield. I think on this one, I stayed up really well. I kept my balance. And so I was able to make the save and keep the game 0-0. This one was a second later. Came across the back post and yeah, I just had a really good reaction there. It was really great save to make.
So on this one, I threw the ball in bounds, and then I played it to Francis, who was playing the winger. I used my back foot, and it was just two touch, and it was good to switch the play. It was alright.
Awesome. And what game was that?
That was versus Memorial, last freshman year. So on this one, Kyle, he pings it to me across the field. I take a good touch, and then I play my outside winger. But then the winger loses the ball and he gives it back to me and I nutmeg the other team's winger, and so then we can carry down the sideline.
Advice for people looking to get onto varsity, I'd say really work first on just on your touch and on yourself, and then also fitness is a huge part of soccer.
First of all, to be fit, we have a fitness test when you get to varsity. It's 2 miles in 12:30, and that takes a lot of preparation and lots of going out and running on your own. And then I'd also recommend that they work on their speed of play, because when you get to varsity, you have to play very quick, and you take 1 or 2 touches and you have to move the ball well. About the season so far, I'm feeling pretty good. We're first place in district right now with 1 more game left to play in the first round, and but we can't let that get to our heads, and we just have to keep that same mentality and keep fighting and pushing every game and trying to get those 3 points that we need.
It'd be awesome if y'all could all just come out and support varsity soccer, come see us play.
Basically, what we're talking about today is what it's like to be Black in America. And we could just start off like when we were young. Like I remember when I was young, the first time I really was aware of the fact that I was Black and other people didn't experience the same thing as me was in kindergarten.
Black history fact number 1. While Thomas Edison is credited for the invention of the light bulb, an African-American inventor, Louis Latimer, actually had a major impact. In 1881, he invented carbon filaments, which allowed light bulbs to last for hours versus minutes. He also drafted the drawings that allowed Alexander Graham Bell to get a patent for the invention of the telephone.
Nina Turner.
Martin Luther King Jr. Rosa Parks.
Missy Elliott. Barack Obama. Jackie Robinson.
Juice WRLD. Kendrick Lamar.
Simone Biles.
Rosa Parks.
Kendrick Lamar.
Martin Luther King.
Tony, Emmy, and Grammy Award winner Billy Porter. I've been a fan since I was in 2nd grade, and just seeing him blossom and get into the person he has taught me to be unapologetically me, to just be me, and to love. Love is love is love. And he was very influential into my adult life.
My Black hero is Frederick Douglass. I've always looked up to him, just seeing where his life started and where his life ended up, because in life, a lot of times it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And starting as a slave and then growing to be a very good writer, a very good speaker, and using his education and knowledge to do what he can to improve the lives of everybody. He fought for, you know, ending slavery, he fought for women's rights and equality for everybody. And I think those are ideas that, while of course were relevant then, are still very relevant today.
I couldn't narrow down my black hero, but I have black heroes, and they would have to be my grandparents and my parents. My grandparents, because they actually went through what it took to propel black people forward as far as the civil rights movement goes. They actually walked and fought and went to jail and did all those things that y'all see on TV. They actually went through it. And from there, they taught my parents to be empowered, and then my parents taught me how to be empowered. And with empowerment comes pride. And so many times, like in the past, black people were conditioned to think that they were second-class citizens, but it was different in my family. We were taught to be proud of being black, that it was a responsibility, that it was something to take care of, and it was something that you should not take lightly. And so I take pride in being black and be able to overcome and be educated and teach other young women, not just black women, but young women in general, how to be empowered, how to have pride, how to stay enriched and educated, and how to be successful in society.
One person that comes to mind is Ruby Bridges. When you think about her age, she was 6 years old and she walked into a school where parents kept their kids home because they didn't want them to be with her. For her to do that every day for months on end, at that age, I think that makes her a hero. Like, she, in the face of absurdity, she was courageous. And part of what I think also made her a hero, not only that she did it, but she was doing something that was bigger than herself.
Here's your fun facts number 2. Journalist Ida B. Wells refused to give up a railcar seat to a white man in 1884 and was dragged off the train. And she bit a conductor when he tried to force her. Eventually she sued the railroad company and initially won, but of course it was overturned. Years later, Claudette Coleman and Rosa Parks did the same on a train in Montgomery, Alabama.
Hey guys, it's Selena Danner from Varsity Softball, and I'm inviting you to our tournament this weekend at Bryant.
I'm Tab at Varsity Baseball, and come support us tomorrow at 4:30 at Tompkins.
Hello, my name is Francis. Come and support the boys soccer team play on Saturday against Springwoods.
Here's your Black History Fact number 3. Did you know that jazz, rock and roll, hip-hop, blues, and more were created by the black culture? President Jimmy Carter created African Americans Music Appreciation Month in 1979, celebrated in June, to celebrate black people's influence on music.
Like French, it's foreign language.
Oh, I thought it was we like chemistry, like bonding.
Just, okay, so go to the sources room, and 108, we have to skip to your next clue.
Yep, we're going to English. Or do we just go in the hallway? She's literally turned it, it says we. No. We're about to find out. I feel like there's
Let's just go.
Mr. Dara, 309.
Are you the square root of -1? Because you are too good to be real.
So math.
Okay, very good. Go to Mr. Petzel's room 215. Your challenge. One person walks backwards to your next clue. No looking back while your partner guides you. If you stop or mess up, you have to go back to the previous clue and restart.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going for it, no shame.
Okay.
You go for a topic because you're studying science.
Science, yeah.
All right. So here's your challenge. Frog jump to your next clue, and the room is number 338. Oh my God! Frog jump. You have to jump over each other.
so they can't even say that they're open.
Oh my.
I didn't look back up.
Is that them? No. That's a woman.
Mr. Petzl!
Coming for you.
Are you a book? Because I'm checking you out.
Library.
Okay, so what I need you to do is get on the yellow squares over there.
Like on the ground?
No, just right there.
Okay. On the green.
Lucy.
Yes.
All right, you are the Renaissance to my Dark Ages. You light up my world.
World history.
World history, yeah. Okay, so you got to piggyback.
Okay.
One person to the other, to the top of
Lauren,
the
do you want to
stairs.
throw away your lollipop? No. Okay.
Wait, there's no colored squares in here.
We're at the library.
Renaissance English.
To my Dark Ages. You got my room.
It's not Miss Wolf, it's Miss...
Coach 317.
Catch your breath, catch your breath.
That's fine.
I need to work out more.
Okay, ready? It's up here to the right.
Lucy? Okay. Are you...
Oh, wait.
Are you the square root of -1? Because you're...
Here. We made it.
Red team?
Yes.
We keep doing so many physical attributes.
Do you have 11 protons? Because there's sodium fine.
Science!
You have to frog jump to your next clue, and it's Glover room 338.
Alright.
Are you a book? Because I'm checking you out.
You can only step on the colored ones.
We're red team.
Red team. All right, you must be reading Fahrenheit 451 because you're smoking.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're steaming it.
I can tell. I'm gonna
English,
start
Mr. Prince?
Nope, not Prince. Teaches upper levels. A lot of AP classes.
Miss
Guy.
Owens.
Mr. Darrow.
Oh, y'all are way less out of breath. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Are you ready? Are you like? Because we can be together. French. French. Okay. Girl, so who's the paper?
Journalism? It's not first floor.
Newspaper.
But on the journalism class, right?
Yeah.
First floor? Okay, no,
Right, so here's your challenge. Come up with your best pickup
wake up
line.
invite snake stuff.
Your best pickup line.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Okay.
Are you the Oracle? Because I can see you in my future.
You're Miss Cummins, the cafeteria. Broadcasting.
Where?
No, newspaper. Newspaper.
There we go.
Okay, what's your? This is just like our last one. What's a French?
Well, surprise!
Yay!
Oh,
yes!
Thank you. Make sure you get a copy of the Oracle next Friday.
Will do.
Wait, they already told you about their prize? Don't wipe down the hallway, we should get bonus points. And
This is rigged. I'm never showing up to this school again.
Here's your fun fact number 4. Lincoln University was the first institution of higher education founded for African Americans. It paved the way for 104 more historically black colleges, including Howard University, and made great people, including Oprah and Spike Lee.
Hi, my name is Isabella Waltz. I'm the co-editor-in-chief for the Stratford Oracle. Our next edition comes out tomorrow, February 14th. Make sure to grab a copy.
Hey y'all, I'm Becca. I'm Mackenzie, and we're here to remind you to sign up for Big Day on February 29th. It's one big day of service and it's a great way to give back to your community. You get a free t-shirt, free Chick-fil-A, and service hours.
The forms are due tomorrow, so make sure you turn in your form outside room 350 or 236.
Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Black History Month.
We're so happy to be informing the students of Stratford about Black history, and we hope you guys learned something new. And thank you so much to Tristan for hosting with us.
Come support the Color Run this Saturday, the 15th at Mortimer High